Canadian government is said to be considering steps to reopen the border after being shut down for nearly 15 months now. But state and North Country leaders believe it is time to get things going again. Local 44's Jolie Sherman is live in the newsroom tonight with more. Jolie?
Lauren, the Canadian government has made mention of a phased reopening process, which could include eliminating the quarantine requirement for travelers who are fully vaccinated. Current restrictions are up for extension or changes June 21st. By then, it's possible we'll hear an announcement by both the U.S. and Canadian governments. For months, leaders in our region have asked the Canadian government about its border plans.
And the response literally on a couple of occasions from the highest levels in the Canadian government was, it's not time yet.
However, Gary Douglas with the North Country Chamber of Commerce says the response has dramatically shifted.
What we're looking at now from all reports is serious planning by the Canadian government to take some steps in the coming weeks.
Members of the Vermont delegation also say it's time to reopen. Monday night, Congressman Peter Welch and his colleagues in the Senate sent a letter to encourage the Biden administration to work with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
We believe, Bernie, Patrick, and me, that it's time really to reassess and take steps to open up that border, particularly for family members.
Welch says he'd like to see the essential categories broadened to families, considering high vaccination numbers on both sides of the border.
It's really been frustrating and hard, especially for families that are divided by that border.
Douglas says continued separation will have a great economic and social impact.
And to have essentially cut off people-to-people relationships for now coming up on a year and a half, you can't believe for a minute that that isn't having lasting repercussions on the economic and social relationship between our two countries, and not to delay it any longer than necessary.
On Friday, President Biden will be meeting with Prime Minister Trudeau in the UK at the G7 summit. Gary Douglas expects the border will be the main topic of discussion. Reporting live in the newsroom tonight, Jolie Sherman, Local 44 News.